And medium, and you have to really bring out the essential characteristics of the character and do everything you can to give them a clear and easily understandable shape that can be repeated so that they always look the same.
What would they be with Dredd, for example?
Well, you know, Dredd has got this very broad shoulders with these pads on it, but his main thing is his chin, which is very dimply and very wrinkly, and this tremendous frown, you know, which must use a lot of energy.
He's forever scowling all the way through the strip, isn't he?
Yeah.
OK, how does a comic put together? I mean, we've got that, I think, with the different processes for our Motormouth special, so come around and explain to us how comics gets...
We're producing a Motormouth comic, and it starts off, once the script has been established, the whole thing is drawn out in pencil, as Paul's doing here. The main thing in the pencils is that you've got to get the expression and the composition and all the essentials laid out.
So it's drawn in pencil. What happens next?
Well, then the pencil drawings are drawn over in ink, as Jennifer's doing here, so that they can be reproduced. Most comics are black and white.
Yeah. Is there room for a mistake if you're inking it in, or is that kind of permanent?
Oh, no, you can always correct a mistake. You can blotch some white paint over it or stick another piece of white paper over it. You'll never be worried about making a mistake.
Fabulous. But some comics are left in black and white, but there is a third stage, isn't there?
Sure. Well, nowadays, increasingly, comics are drawn in colour. And Dermot here is adding the colour to this, which gives it a lot more excitement and makes the thing a whole lot more realistic.
Sit back a bit, Dermot, so we'd like to see your artwork here. It's a fabulous picture of Dredd you've drawn.
Yeah.
Is it a laborious process, filling it in? Is it all still done by hand, the colouring in, or can you do that with a computer now?
Well, they are bringing computers in a bit, but I don't think you're ever going to dispense with the artist, fortunately. Somebody's got to drive the computer in the same way they've got to drive a pen or a brush.
Brilliant. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you for coming in. You get back working on the Motormouth comic, because we have an exclusive competition. Oh, yes. This was yours, I think. We found that backstage.
One of the last things we need is a sound effect, which fits very nicely there.
Crash! Kapow! It's just like Batman. Thanks, Dave. You get drawing, because we have that Motormouth exclusive comic to give away in a competition, and a whole host of other prizes as well. You must forgive me having a piece of paper here, because there are so many, I'll forget them. We've got 3 memberships to Stateside Comics Preferred Readers Club. Stateside Comics are the biggest importers of Marvel and DC Comics. We've got 50 Years of Marvel, the book signed by Stan Lee. We've got the leaflet, How to Draw the Marvel Way. We've got T-shirts, we've got books, we've got posters, we've got the whole host of stuff. All we want you to do is answer on a postcard or a stuck-down envelope, please, this very simple comic question. Who is Judge Dredd's arch enemy? Who is Judge Dredd's arch enemy? Answers to comic competition. Motormouth, P.O. Box 1, Maidstone, Kent, ME14 500. That's comic competition, Motormouth, P.O. Box 1, Maidstone.